I always give you a lot to think about, don't I? But it's only then when completion of the bad stuff, the things you don't want in your life anymore, can happen. It is only then when the mystical flow of life can come to you. You don't have to worry about anything anymore then. I don't care about compliments anymore. I don't care about criticism anymore. I listen and I love them. I like compliments especially because when somebody is giving me something, it means that they also have it. When I ask $1 million of you, you probably will tell me I don't have it. I can't give it to you. What you don't have, you can't give. And complimenting people is so great because it means that even though you think you don't have that beauty, you don't have that talent, you do have it. And if you compliment somebody about their assets, about the luxury that they're in, then you do have a feeling of abundance in you. Or you have also the possibility of becoming so rich or getting what that person has. And with criticism, it's the same, right? Don't hold it against somebody, ever, please. But when you get criticism from somebody, the first thing it always does mean is that that person criticizes him or herself on that very subject. Criticizing always happens out of insecurity. And the only reason why we are insecure is because we judge. The only reason we are insecure is because we think we need to have an opinion about everything. Don't be like a junkie criticizing everybody, and in the meantime it's so obvious you yourself need to look after yourself first. Always, always. I've lived together with a guy when I was a student for 4 years, and he used to say, if everybody would think about themselves, then there's always somebody who's thinking about everybody. If you think about you, there's always somebody who thinks about you. And if people compliment or criticize each other, and if it's coming from a flow, great, right? But if it's coming from feeling too humble towards somebody, feeling lower than somebody, oh, you're so good at this, I don't know how to do such things, you're the best. Those compliments aren't worth anything. You can only share what you have within you, whatever it is. If it's something good or bad. When we get a compliment, sometimes we feel very overwhelmed, so we don't really listen to what they're saying. Not really. And when we get criticized, then, especially then, we feel like, oh, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? We get tense. We get nervous. But once you have self-confidence, you can rise up in any given situation. And you will be sincere from the heart with your compliments and with criticism. And it will be building criticism then, right? If you still judge somebody, then don't criticize, because you're only talking to yourself. Like I said earlier, we still have a reptile brain. Which means that if I say, I am stupid, or you are stupid, or they are stupid, it doesn't mean anything for the mind in this 21st century. When I talk about somebody else, I'm still talking about me. There's no difference for the brain between I, you, they, we. It's all about me. It's all about this body, this personality. If you judge somebody, it will make you feel uncomfortable, stressed, or unhappy. Even though you think it's a victory, it's a hollow one. If you want to be happy, then practice niceness, practice friendliness. I have found within relationship that generosity is the most important ingredient if you want a success. Let's say I am just watching outside and a friend of mine is sitting next to me reading a newspaper or watching television or his smartphone. And I see this lovely bird. And I'm surprised it's already there because it's just, let's say, spring, and normally it only shows up in summer. And I say to the person next to me, hey, look at that bird. And what many people do after they've been married for 20 or 30 years, they they shake up the newspaper a bit, or they pretend like they're getting their focus from out of their phone, but they don't really respond. They say but that's not generous. The base of a good relationship on the workplace or at home with your children or with your husband or with your date in a restaurant. Be generous. Be generous with your friendliness. It will make you happier anyway. You don't have to care about the others, right? They will follow, and if not, then they're not the right guys for you, or girls, or dolls, or phones. Joke. If I would say to a friend of mine, oh, look at that bird, and you are that friend, then raise your head and look at me and see where I'm pointing at. Ah, aren't they early this year? Or, oh, that's nice. Or, darling, I know how much you love birds, but I'm busy with this. Okay, but I'm very happy for you. There's always something nice to say. The more friendly you are to others, the more friendly you will be to yourself. Because there's no difference in I, you, he, she, they, us. The more happy you will be. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next week.